loaf? Because I'm probably gonna bring a whole Ezekiel bread loaf.
Yeah.
Hey, we are live in the studio, just getting ready for our wonderful cooking class, plant-based. We got Prue in here.
Okay.
A
All right,
mighty
so-
little Prue. I gotta get my hands ready.
All right. So welcome to all. And I would say good evening, good afternoon, and greeting to everyone. Well, welcome to Habits for a Healthy Lifestyle, where we change lives daily. One thing that we're going to do today, we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have, I tell you, you're going to be so into this dish tonight that you're going to want to come through that camera, if you're on that camera, and get a taste yourself. And those that are here, we're going to eat it for you because you're not here. Okay, so we have one of our own wellness warriors here that's going to be, actually, I am going to be the sous chef tonight. Okay, so she's going to be doing the work. And she's from Positive Projections, right? Positive Projections. And we have done quite a few shows together. And if you see me on the show out there in the community, you will see her. So we do a lot of things here together, but she's going to be doing this dish tonight. And I'm just going to be over here where she can point and tell me which way to go. But we're going to have a great time tonight. And I just want you to pay close attention, because the way that she's going to be doing this meal tonight, okay, I just tell y'all, don't try this dish at home, okay? Because I tell you, what she's going to do to it, you won't have the magic touch. Now, you won't see her putting her feet up there and putting her whole foot in there and elbow, but she's got her magic touch. But try it, you will like it, and as she walk you through it, make sure that you get it. All right, so our very own wellness warrior, Donna Mack. Come on up here, Donna Mack. Okay, those that know Donna Mack. And you got the floor. I'm getting out your way.
The floor. There's my
Yes.
sous chef, so he's gonna run in here whenever I need him, which will be soon. So we're gonna start off tonight. First, I welcome everyone, and I'm so honored to share this kitchen at the Habits for Healthy Lifestyle studio here in Columbia, South Carolina. So happy that you all are hopefully able to watch us and join us today. And we're gonna have two delicious dishes along with some teas. Those who are watching, you just have to imagine. Those who are here, you're already beginning to sense something in the air. So we're gonna start off with dessert. That's what I'm gonna say. It's gonna be dessert, but it's like a pre-meal dessert. And I'm gonna tell you why we're starting it off. And as you can see, I have apples, and I am using our wonderful salad maker, which is a wonderful product by Platinum that we can use to. How many cuts is this?
Oh,
This is good.
6 cuts with a knife. Every turn is
Six cuts with a knife every turn. So I have to make sure that one of those cuts does not cut my fingers off. So it also has a cover over here. So we're just gonna take that, and I was doing so good. There we go. And you see it's so nicely cutting. I've already started doing this because we have a couple. I did about 6 apples to make probably about a lot of servings. Depends on how much these guys are going to take down, but it's going to be very delicious. And why start with an apple? Everybody heard the saying, an apple a day does what?
Keep the doctor away.
Keeps the doctor away. And you better believe that is so true. Now, one thing, I always do an apple every morning, just about every morning anyway. And the reason why I do the apple every morning is because it's quick and easy for me to grab one and get out the door pretty fast. But as I've become more into nutrition and what it means and how foods work in our body, what I have realized is that truly is a very good habit to have. An apple a day. How many of y'all eat an apple? If you eat an apple, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Let us hear about your apples, your morning habit. Apples are good. Apples are good. Now, if you weren't familiar with the many benefits of the apple, one of the things it does is it prepares your gut for the day. So it's very good for your gut health, and it helps you, it has that fiber that'll help your foods break down, and it feeds the good bacteria. So your gut biome is saying yes. And that's what you want every single day, for your gut biome to really feel good. Now, we are in winter here in the South. So another good benefit of the apple is that it has what? Vitamin C. Vitamin C, absorbic acid, and that is extremely good for our immune system. Also good as an antioxidant. It also has a lot of polyphenols, things like that, that are going to give us reduced oxidative stress on our cells. So, yeah, this little dish, that that little bite of the apple is doing some amazing things in your body. So I think I've cut up all the big chunks. Oh no, there is one more hiding there. So we're gonna get that out of there too. And then once we do this, we're gonna take a lemon, putting more absorbic acid on there. Lemons are so good for you as well. So the reason why I'm talking about all the benefits of this food is plant-based eating is not just delicious, but it is very nutritious. So it's a great way for us to get in food as medicine. My friend Nick back there is definitely going to agree with that, because that is his motto. Food is medicine. And sometimes we are very quick to run to the doctor when we can run to our kitchen and get out the things that are going to heal our bodies. So, and it does it without side effects. So all of this deliciousness that we have here. So you can see a bowl full of apples, and they're kind of turning brown. So what I do is I take my orange and squeeze it over it so it reduces.
You mean lemon?
Yeah, lemon. But you know what? You can take an orange too.
You can do them both.
Because you got absorbic acid. So what that acid will do is it would stop the fruit from turning brown. So you can do either one, believe it or not. I use a lemon. And so this month, which is February, welcome to February, it's not just Black History Month, but it's also Heart Health Month. And believe it or not, apples are very good for your heart because they have a lot of fiber. And in addition to, and so that helps your heart. That helps lower your LDL. Make sure your bad cholesterols are low. And so if you have any issues with your cardiovascular system, then go ahead and grab an apple.
Wow.
These apples, we got the lemon on top. We got the apples inside. Now we're going to add another heart savior, heart healthy spice, which is cinnamon. So cinnamon is really good. I know for a fact. I have a friend out there that wanted to get his cholesterol down, and he heard that cinnamon was one way to do it. So he needed his cholesterol down in 3 weeks so he can get a benefit, an insurance benefit. So he found out about cinnamon being what we can use to lower our cholesterol, and he put cinnamon on everything, including a soup that we thought, ugh. But in 3 weeks, his cholesterol was down to under 200.
Wow.
So yes, it does work. Cinnamon is definitely something that you can take, like a little half teaspoon maybe, and it will lower your cholesterol, help improve your vascular system, amongst many, many other things. So this is it, y'all. So I prepared the apples. Now we're going to add some things to it. And actually, you can add it to the dish, or you can allow people to put it on themselves. So one of the things we want to add is, so the apple itself is a carbohydrate. And a lot of times we like to make sure we have the 3 macronutrients. So we have carbohydrates, protein, and fat. So I'm going to add in these nice walnuts, which cover both protein and fat. So I'll put some walnuts on top. Everybody's good with walnuts?
Good.
So my team is good with walnuts. All right. So I'm going to put some walnuts on top, and that's going to add both proteins and fats. Not only that, but walnuts are great for brain health. So if you have any, you want to make sure your brain is healthy, make sure you get some delicious walnuts in quite often, and you will be good, well on your way. So you see how this bowl is really turning into medicine for you?
Yes.
All right. And the last thing is just a little extra sweet treat is some organic granola. And this granola has in it, of course, some oats, some organic oats, and it also has cane sugar. So there's a little bit of sugar in there. But hey, you guys are sweet. I'm sweet. Let's have some. And it's just a little. And then we also have in here something that's great for killing off parasites. It's pumpkin seeds.
Oh.
And pumpkin seeds are delicious. Everybody likes pumpkin seeds?
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't even know? Come on.
No,
Well, you going to like them today?
Oh, you love it.
How about that? So we're just going to spread a little bit on top. And the other thing about this is it adds a nice little crunch to your dish, which I said this is a dessert. We're starting with dessert because it's going to prepare a gut for the day. But this can be breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Why? Because I got all my macronutrients in it, carbohydrates, protein, and fat. And I have on top of that some very delicious yet extremely powerfully nutritious seasons on there with the cinnamon. So I have on occasions had this for breakfast for several days when I wanted to make sure I got low glycemic carbs. Those are carbs that don't spike up your blood sugar really fast, but they burn slowly. So this whole dish is also great for you if you are concerned about your blood sugar levels. So who's ready to try a little dessert? I see some hands out there. So I need a bowl, sous chef. We're gonna just go ahead and get a couple of bowls and pass them out. There you go. One right there, one right here. And trust me, kids would absolutely love this dish.
2 bowls.
We got 2 bowls so far. We're gonna get a couple more, and then the rest of the people can just join in and grab some. There.
Finish 2 bowls in that one.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Well, hold that. We have waste not, want not policy here. We don't want to waste the bowl. All right. And I'm gonna grab a little bit more here. Y'all, if you have any questions about this recipe, we're gonna have it on, I guess we'll put it in the description for this one. But simply grab some fruit, and you can make your own granola. I didn't today, but you can. And you will be well on your way. All right, so we're gonna move this one out of the way really quickly because next, apples. It's apple and okay. Yeah, these are inside this bowl is just apples, cinnamon, walnuts, and granola, which is just granola which is just oatmeal with oatmeal with a little bit of seeds. Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna move that over to the side and get to the next one. Our next delicious dish, we're gonna clean this up. All right, let me see if I missed anything I wanted to share with you on the first dish, which allows you to have, it's very high in fiber, heart health, and cholesterol management. It has the potassium, which supports the blood pressure. And of course, we mentioned rich in vitamin C, and that protects the cells from oxidative stress and helps us fight off infections, of course. And then we have the gut health. It's a prebiotic and contains compounds that promote the growth of healthy bacteria in the colon. And we have antioxidant properties, the quercetin and other polyphenols, which help fight inflammation and cellular damage. Yeah, need cinnamon. The cinnamon, of course, is very good, the metabolic health. And we have enhanced immune function, improved skin health, y'all, with those lemons, and reduced risk of kidney stress, stones. I already knew that. I know people that put a little lemon in a cup every day just to make sure their kidney stones are cleared. And cancer and heart disease, aids and iron absorption, supports digestive health, and helps lower blood pressure. And the walnuts, again, good for cholesterol and supports our brain function, gut health, weight management. Y'all, that's all in that one dish.
Tastes like apple pie.
It tastes like apple pie. Another thing you can do with that is if you want a warm apple pie, just put your apples, just do your apples and put all that on top of it as well. Delicious. All right, so we're gonna clean up a little bit here and get ready for our main event. Yes, question.
So could you add some cashew milk to it?
Yes, you can. And we also
And
have,
heat it up with the cashew milk?
yeah, I'll use that a little bit for the. So you got cashew milk. You can add coconut milk. You can put on anything else that you would desire to put in there. Everything but bacon.
No bacon.
No bacon.
Mm.
No bacon.
Not even turkey bacon.
I personally wouldn't put turkey bacon in there because it's highly processed. Oh, okay. Okay, I was just checking. All right, you just tested me, huh, Val? All right. Yeah, I wouldn't put in the turkey bacon. One thing that we encourage here at Habits for Healthy Lifestyle, as well as Positive Projections, is that we get our food from as close to the ground as possible. So as few hands touching in, and definitely don't want all those preservatives in our foods. And unfortunately, those turkey bacons and processed meats, which are really considered carcinogens, even by our country standards, are not what we're advocating. So now we're moving to a delicious stir fry, y'all. And what I like about stir fries is you can put anything you want in the stir fry. I mean, absolutely anything. And this stir fry will have absolutely anything in it. But the star of the show is going to be my broccoli, which is right here. You like broccoli? Yeah. And it's a good thing you love broccoli because broccoli loves you. And that's a good thing, right? We should eat the foods that love us. And broccoli, oh my gosh. So a little story. My grandmother died of colon cancer when I was about 12. And prior to that, I'd never had broccoli. Well, as a result of my grandmother's death from cancer, I guess my mom must have got word about how to prevent it. And all of a sudden, we had broccoli every day, every week, and whole wheat bread. So I learned that, the change up of our diets was necessary for her because she wanted to prevent this happening from anyone else that she loved. So, and that's how hopefully we can respond, honestly.
My grandmother, she passed from colon cancer also.
Did you notice any changes in your family's diet afterwards, or?
That was many, many years ago. But she was 84, so she was a good long life.
Yeah. My grandmother, I think she was close to 70. I was 12. That was young. I was 12, so I don't know. And my mom's like one of the younger of the siblings, so I really don't know how old she was. But she was somewhere in the late 60s to early 70s. But yeah, that's a common cancer, y'all. So it's very common, and even more so today. We see younger and younger people passing away of colon cancer. The Black Panther, what's his name? Chadwick Boseman. That was the cancer that he had. Yeah. So, and a lot of that has to do with the food. So today we're going to be working on a food that is definitely going to give us some good antioxidants and powerful fighters for our immune system. The first thing we're going to add in here, we're going to rinse these off first. So we're going to, sous chef, can you get those and rinse them for me? Thank you. So the first thing we're going to add into our, all we need is, a pot, a pan, and this wonderful, beautiful platinum pan. What do you call this one?
It's an EOC, electric oil core skillet.
Electric, you heard that sizzle right there. Yeah, so I think we have this at 250.
Oh, yeah,
you do not.
Yeah, you can put it up. I just turned it off.
You do not need to cook it too high. Okay, so we're gonna take it up a little bit, just a little bit. So with this one, we're going to go ahead and take it over here and let it put that top over here as we put in our ingredients. And we're gonna add in, first of all, some of our onions. So as Grandma used to say, season the pot. So I had some purple onion, and now I'm gonna put some leeks in there. Y'all good so far?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna throw in the leeks. Let it season the pot. And the beautiful thing here is that you notice we're not gonna put any oil in here. Now a little later, I am going to add some vegetable broth, but it's not going to be oil. And these vegetables that we're throwing in here are going to be, they're going to kind of cook down, create their own little broth anyway. So we're going to take that. Oh, wonderful. And I have my celery. So we have the leeks, we have the purple onion, and we're going to have celery. Celery has great salts in it. So we definitely like to add the celery, to add a little bit of salt without adding salt, because it's heart health month. And we don't need to be adding all that salt into our foods. Now our mushrooms are coming. Now these mushrooms, I got to get the name of my mushrooms here. These mushrooms are from my friend at the Purple Mushroom. And I was asking her today, what's a really good mushroom for stir fries? And she said she had some mushrooms called the velvet cap pio mushrooms. So the purple mushroom, look it up online. You can find it. She ships, I believe. And yeah, she has boxes. And she has all types of mushrooms, y'all. All types, the lion's mane, these exotic mushrooms. And she grows them in her very huge, her very huge spots. So yeah, we got some special. And you can see, let's see if you can see this. This has a velvety, these are a velvety purple mushroom. And while I'm at it, everybody get with mushrooms?
Yeah.
We got some mushroom lovers. So you're gonna love these because they're supposed to be very, very good. Yeah, let me chop up this a little bit more. I'm gonna chop some of these mushrooms kind of in half. I like to not have too big of a chop. But the wonderful thing about these mushrooms that I'm adding into this dish is that they are so high in good proteins and other vitamins. They're so good for your heart as well. So mushrooms is it. And if you've ever tried these velvety, this is my first time trying them, but they're also noted to be nutty flavored, a very flavorful mushroom. So I'm looking forward to trying these as well. I think those sizes are good. We're gonna go ahead and dump the rest of them in there. Yeah, we're gonna want to take out today.
You might want to mix it.
I do want to mix it.
Yeah, I smell the onions on the bottom. That's all I was telling you guys.
All right, now we got all of the things that are going to flavor our pot really nicely. And I'm going to put some seasonings on it as well. I got one little mushroom piece. My mushroom that I felt like it's a It reminds me of seafood, like crabs, with the little tentacles on it. I don't eat seafood like that, but it just looks like it. And no shame to those out there that do eat seafood like that. All right, so we have our onions, and I'm going to add a couple of seasonings too. Not that one. I don't want cinnamon on everything. So I'm going to add in just a little bit of a seasoning blend. It doesn't have any salt in it. Do we like spice? Oh no, I love spice. Yeah, I like these. I like that these are grinders too, because I like to have my. It's like when you grind things, when you're able to grind the seasonings, it's more flavorful. Or maybe it's my imagination, but I think it has more flavor. That's what I thought. So I try to buy all, and this one is a blend. Which one is that one? Yeah, I think I think my sous chef gave me two of the same, but it's okay. We'll grind it some more. Ooh, that's a difference. That's a different smell. It smells like Italian.
Probably one kind of
Oregano, yes. That's what
Slightly
I smell.
different.
Oh, yeah.
Slightly
Nice.
You can smell it.
Even I smell it.
You smell it? All right. This is a little chili, garlica, a little bit of
Chili garlic.
Oh, nice.
Let's try it. I do this on my mushrooms because mushrooms just adapt everything that you put in there, right?
Soak it up.
So that's a chili garlic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need those. I'm gonna need.
You need that
those
one?
spices.
I know.
I think
I never heard of chili.
the chili garlic.
Chili
Never heard
garlic.
of chili garlic?
Yeah.
I haven't eaten.
Nice.
First time.
Yeah.
All right. I know y'all can smell that. It smells
Oh,
great.
Have a little chili peppers in it.
It's
Oh.
looking great.
Oh,
It
good.
smells good.
Lottie would like that.
I know. All right. So we got that going. Maybe we'll put the top on and let those kind of cook down a little bit.
Did you want your carrots?
Hmm?
Carrots.
I do want my carrots. I'm just waiting on them. That little chili got to me.
You know, we were talking about salt and limited sodium. I had my wellness appointment again. My blood pressure was 114/78. I'm real happy with that.
Wow.
Very good.
Going good.
Awesome. I know.
Look at there.
I try to limit the
You don't want to be
Very
sniff. You don't want to be sniffing spices because they're bad for you. When you sniff spices, that's what
You
happens.
okay?
those spices.
The garlic got in your throat, didn't it?
Well, those chili peppers.
The chili got in her throat. Something.
100% is what matters for sure.
This is the perfect time for me to say that I always drink out of a stainless steel or a glass
Amen.
versus the plastics. I probably have more than enough plastics in myself, just like everybody else. Since I moved around a lot, I'm going to switch out these gloves. So we're going to see what we're going to see what's happening in our pot. It should be pretty good right now. And then we're going to add in a couple more items.
Wow.
Peppers. It's going to get me to dancing. Now I'm acting like Chef Johnson.
It's really gonna be good if it's got you dancing.
Huh?
It's gonna really be good if it's got you dancing.
It's got me dancing. It's got me dancing. So I do this at home, and I hope that you all will as well.
I'm sure you
Do as well. I make these stir fries because they're so easy. Whatever you have in your fridge, you can just take it out and then put it in the pan and let it go. All right, that's smelling and looking really good. It's cooking down nicely. Yeah, my onions are actually sticking a little bit. Personally, I like to put a little burn on my onion.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
It's a little like it's roasted.
Yes,
I
like
like
roasted.
roasted.
Oh my gosh, if you get the purple one that's roasted, it has that little sweetness to it. Very good. Very good. All right, so that's cooking nicely right there. And those mushrooms are cooking down. They're taking their time. I'm very excited about those mushrooms. And next I want to add in these bell peppers and the cabbage. We'll go ahead and toss those in there. I feel like I want to take my cabbage down a little bit more. Make sure we all have some. I'm going to slice these up
You
just
need
a
some more
little.
slice? You need some more slice?
No, I think we'll have plenty enough.
Okay.
Because I got to put all this other stuff in there.
Tomato.
So we just got some white cabbage tonight, so that's a good thing.
Well, I'm gonna teach y'all how to chop and slice in there, cause y'all killing me over here.
Look, when you're in the house, y'all chop and slice however y'all want to. Just don't chop your fingers.
That's it.
The goal is just not to chop the fingers.
Yeah.
It's all about health and nutrition. Go
That's
down
right.
whether it's twisted or not, right?
There you go.
Well, let's put that we're gonna save that one, and I'm gonna put
I
this
had to
one,
give it a-
which is our colorful.
Yeah.
Because you know we got to eat our colors, right? We got to eat all our colors. So this one we're putting in. Our two cobs, gonna let this cook a little bit. Oh, look at those! Look at that. The colors. Stop drooling. Don't start drooling yet.
Wow, it smells really, really good. Wow.
It looks
Oh man, look at the colors.
so colorful.
Look at those polyphenols. boy.
Yes. I mean, you got vitamin C, antioxidants. When you get these colors, this red, that's so good for our blood. So we are talking about a heart healthy dish here.
Yes.
Vital nutrients.
Vital nutrients, just all the things that your body is saying yes to. And I was sharing with some of you earlier today, this thought came to my spirit about food. And we often talk about a full belly is a full belly, but that's not really what your body wants. It's not really trying to get to being full. Wants to get to being fueled.
Yes.
So it's really looking for you to fuel it, because anything that doesn't fuel it goes into the trash can anyway, right? Should come out the back end.
Yes.
But sometimes if we're not, it gets stuck, and it gets stuck in the fat.
Oh.
So if you got a lot, let's take that. We're gonna turn this up a little bit. So if you got a lot of foods that are not the foods that your body wants, and it's having to put it into the trash can, which is your a lot of times your fat cells, then that's where it could turn into those bad actors in your body.
Oh.
And you don't want that. So you want to put in mostly, enjoy your food, but enjoy the good food. The foods that's going to serve your body and nourish your body, give it the nutrients, you want to fuel it, fuel those cells. Because everybody's got to live to 120 years, just like me. 120, yeah.
I want at least 100.
I got one. Peter said yes.
Oh, I did say, yeah.
Mhm. So yeah, 100, but why not? Why not live 120 if you could live a full life and be healthy all the way through?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we can be healthy all the way through. Food is just one area that keeps us healthy, but what else do we need?
Movement.
Movement is medicine for the joints and the ligaments. And not only that, but it's also good for your brain. It helps to reduce or release stress out of your body. So yeah, get some movement in there. Not only that, but some breathing, of course.
Yes.
And we can't help the air that we're in. We cannot help that. Is unfortunately, unless we put ourselves in a really good bubble But that is again is where our food comes in to help detox our
Yeah.
bodies.
Yeah.
And also the deep breathing comes in as well to help, because every time we exhale, we're exhaling out toxins. So we want to do some of those, make sure we're breathing from deep down, our diaphragm, our stomach is coming out, and we're exhaling really slowly to get all those toxins out. So everybody take a deep breath. And exhale slow. Didn't that feel good? Let's do it one more time. Inhale. Exhale slow. That right there just helps to reduce the cortisol levels in your body, reduce the stress hormones. And right about now, we should be getting some melatonin start to spike up anyway.
Does it slow down your heart too?
It does, definitely slows down your heart. It definitely does slow down your heart. So it definitely is good for heart health as well. All right, so we have everything in here except our tomatoes. Everybody good with tomatoes?
Yes. Love it. Daily.
So I thought I'd throw a little tomato in there as well today. All we're gonna do is chop it in half. What is it? Yeah, so it has different benefit when we add the tomato in, and we cook it a little bit. So I'm gonna add it in, kind of add it back in, just a few of them. Add a little savoriness, sweetness to the dish.
Okay.
Sometimes I add a lot of it, but I'm just gonna add a little today. All right. So, and I have the broccoli, so we're gonna go ahead and throw that broccoli in there. No, it's not. Hold on, people.
Sweat it down.
Because after the broccoli, I'm also throwing in the broth. Not throwing it in, but pouring it in gently so it doesn't splash all over the place. We're going to talk a little bit about the power of the broccoli. The power of this beautiful florets, as they call them, broccoli florets. I used to not like broccoli so much, but I found that you have to cook broccoli just enough, not too much. For me. Now, some people like it really done.
I don't like it when it's turned raw.
You don't like it raw? And do you like it over, like cook?
Well, you can just barely cook, but as long as it's not raw.
As long as it's not raw. Because you can have the raw in the salad, so some people like that.
I like fresh ones.
You like fresh? Yeah.
Real fresh.
How about you?
My mom never made fresh food like this. That bigger making.
Really?
Yeah, really.
So what about juicing?
Juicing I've never juiced broccoli, but I'm quite sure you can. I'm not sure about the water content in
No, you wouldn't get much out of it.
broccoli.
You
I
have
think
to
it.
add too much water to it.
Yeah, I wouldn't think it would have as much as some of the typical things that we juice.
Well, I do celery, cucumber, broccoli.
Juice.
So you're doing it with some.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, no, never alone. I
So
even
you
put
could-
cauliflower in there too. Once in a while.
You could tell that I would probably rather get it, without juicing it, because you can get some of the fiber, the pulp, but I imagine you might lose a lot in the juicing of this. And it's so powerful as it is. I wouldn't juice it.
That looks good.
Yeah, this is a beautiful, colorful dish.
Yeah.
So we're gonna just put a little bit, and y'all can hear the juices already working. That's because this pan is amazing.
Yeah.
And what we're putting in there, our fruit and our vegetables have their own water, so they're going to produce liquids. And if you got a good pan with a really good solid top on it, it'll just take those juices. And I'm gonna add in our little bit of Worcestershire sauce now. I'm gonna add a little bit more flavor in there.
What is the sodium content for that?
We're not putting much in there. Let's see what the sodium content is. It is 55 milligrams. Very small. Not bad. And toasted sesame. To me, sesame just takes things to another level. So,
Sesame oil.
and it has no sodium.
Wow.
So we're gonna put a little bit of that on there. Oh, I love it.
Takes things to another level. I need to add that to my list.
It's what?
She can add it
Takes
to
things to another level. I need to add that to my list.
Yes, you do need that sesame oil to that. And then a little bit of liquid aminos
Oh, those are
because
good.
that'll give you that soy sauce type of flavor. So I'll put a little bit on there.
I never use soy sauce. It's too much sodium.
It is, and that's why you use this.
Right.
That's why it's. I mean, even the low sodium soy sauce would have like far more than this, and that's the low sodium. So we're gonna take that and just mix it a little bit. What else you got over there? Those are good ones. Those are good stuff. That's the good stuff. I did that one too. This is not going to take very long. We'll be done in just a few. After I put that top on,
Wow.
put a little bit of, I just need a little bit of the broth, the vegetable broth. Not a whole lot, just a little. That way you have a somewhat, almost like a little savory soupy. Thank you.
Another thing, when you're buying your veggie broth, or buying any of your broth, you make sure you read the labels. Okay, like last week we talked about reading the labels.
Right.
And as we was looking at those, there were many different veggie broths out there. But when you look at it, then it tell you how it's manufactured. And when you start reading stuff as like this one is a good one. The other one that I was reading some that was talking about the flavor and how it's processed and everything, and it was totally different. You don't want to grab it. I'm not gonna say it, but yeah, read your labels. Okay.
He's not
When
gonna
it says
Genetic engineering.
Yeah.
okay. So when it says artificial flavoring for this here or artificial
Natural
flowers to make
flavors
this
too.
here, yeah, make sure you start looking at the natural flavors. So, and that's why it may cost more, but it's healthier. You know what's in it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So.
They say you get what you pay for.
Mhm.
And in all honesty, they're making products now more so than foods. And the products are going to be the thing that cost them the least
Yeah.
amount of money
Yeah.
to make.
Yeah.
So there we have it. We're going to put the top on, but that's it for about 10 minutes. Hey. Well, not 10 minutes. It doesn't have to take that long. And while we're doing that, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the delicious and nutritious stuff in this dish. Well, first of all, I wanted to tell you about the amazing properties of broccoli. So, and that's our nutritional star for today. It is packed with vitamin C, K, and A. It has minerals of potassium and iron, fiber, and antioxidants, supporting a healthy heart by lowering cholesterol, boosting immunity, aiding digestion, and potentially reducing cancer, as I shared earlier about my mom including that in our diets to help prevent cancer. And it's an inflammation risk, so it lowers our inflammation, which of course we know inflammation is one of the main things that are part of the disease or causes of disease or symptoms of disease. Its nutrients also promote strong bones, healthy vision, brain function, skin with compounds like sulforaphane, offering anti-inflammatory and protective benefits against chronic diseases. It is a powerhouse. And then we have, in addition to that, all of these other extremely healthy additives, the celery with the salt, and we have mushrooms with also the proteins that are in the mushrooms, the peppers for brain health, for heart health, red onions, antioxidants galore in the red onions and the leeks. So we are really going to, our body's going to be like, woohoo tonight after we finish eating this one, because after the delicious apples would set our guts up, those after you bake that apple dish, then the gut is already cleaning out the bad bacteria and it's getting ready for some of this good bacteria feeding foods. So that's what that apple dish is going to do for you. It does seem like dessert because it is, but we can have our dessert before our meal. And this is that kind of meal that, even though we're here, it's a little bit late, it's low calorie, y'all. I mean, you're not going to be like, oh, I'm overstuffed, because it's low calorie. It's very low on the carbohydrates. It has low impact carbohydrates. That's not the word I'm looking for. I'm looking for, the level of carbohydrates that we have, that we can are concerned about having carbohydrates that quickly convert to sugars in our blood versus those that are slower. So the carbohydrates in this is going to be very slow, so that our sugar levels won't.
Complex.
Yeah, even more complex. So I am quite sure we're going to enjoy this. I want to let it go. It's really cooking up here, so we want to keep our temperature down a little bit, so I'm going to turn it down. As a matter of fact, we could probably turn it off. And because the pan's already heated now, so right now it's just doing its thing, and it's going to be done and ready for us to enjoy. And y'all, any other ideas that you have for your stir fries? Anything else that you would put in your stir fries? Squash. Oh yeah, even the summer and the winter squash. And I had the butternut squash in one most recently, and that was delightful.
I would actually think about dates.
Dates.
That would add a little sweetness to it.
Sweetness, yeah.
That's an interesting idea.
Probably date paste.
Date paste?
Bok choy.
Bok choy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Add
Maybe,
some cauliflower.
maybe kale or collard.
Kales or collards are good. Since the breakdown slow, having it on that heat might help it break down a little bit more.
Baby spinach even. Baby spinach even.
Yeah, baby. I thought about adding the spinach. It goes so fast, you just have to throw it on at the last minute and just that's it. But the thing about foods like this is that if you are dealing with any chronic or any issue whatsoever, then you can look up and figure out which foods are best for that particular issue. And like I said, if you have gallstones, I tell people all the time, if you have gallstones, then start, putting lemon in your water, because that lemon will help break up those gallstones, and it will help you to not have to go through surgeries like some people have to go through, or have people, have the doctor say, I'm going to take out your gallstone. Honestly, you don't want any parts taken out, because if we're going to go to 120, we need to go to 120 with all of our everything that God put in us to start off with, the Creator gave us. We have some delicious teas over here. You want to tell us about those teas? Oh, he's hiding. My sous chef. My sous chef is hiding, but there are some delicious teas here as well.
And it tastes so good, especially after coming out of that cold. 'Cause it's
Oh my
cold out there.
goodness.
Yes.
The cold
So the tea
is
is so perfect.
the cold is just unbearable
Oh
almost
wow,
today.
that's good up there.
It is. It's so colorful. Everything is. I think our broccoli is down to where. Let me see. Yes, al dente. Everything is ready, And I think we are ready to try it out. This is a low sodium, high nutrient dish. And you can enjoy it at any time. So, where's our bowls? We should be ready to go. Oh, yeah, this will take care of that.
Oh, it's just a sneeze.
So, we're going to plate it up here today. And we have these delicious velvety mushrooms. So, you're going to be able to try those. We'll try to make sure we have all the wonderful colors on this plate. Look at that.
Oh, I know.
Beautiful.
And you know by the colors, because you know here we always talk about eating our colors, making sure we have a plate that looks as good as it's going to taste. And your body is going to say, yes, all the cells, everything they need, they're going to find in this dish. Another reason I like to start off with that raw, I just want to throw this out there. Your body sometimes it's purposely, your body, when it has something that's cooked, it raises your white blood cells.
Oh.
So when you eat something that's raw, it doesn't raise up your white blood cells. So it's something to consider. I like to start off with every meal. Like a lot of times you see people start a meal off with salad because it's a raw food, and it's actually very beneficial to start off raw like that. All right. We have some delicious meals. How are we doing on our time? Oh, we're doing excellent.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
Okay, good. Gotta get a couple, grab me
What do you
another
want?
plate. And somebody's gonna be my tester.
We all will.
We all know that's same time. Everybody has a chance.
That's great.
There we go.
Wow,
All right. Yeah.
that is looking good. I tell you, those that are not here, you know, are missing out.
More in the plate.
Okay,
More in the plate.
we know we have some that need a bigger plate, but that's okay. We can make sure that happens. Okay, we just add to it. So those that's been following us up on our Facebook and everything, you will see that we did send out a menu and just a little bit about this tea that we have tonight. We know that this year is our Heart Health Month. And you know, here at Habits for Healthy Lifestyle, we actually go through each month and we do something special, you know, just for that awareness month. Don't burn your mouth, it is hot. Sorry, I didn't tell you. Warning. So Heart Health Month. And so as you look at this dish here, and Donna come up here and she's making this dish, and I'm just gonna step in real quick and tell you a little bit about this tea. Okay, the tea that we have tonight, okay, it is also organic. It's all about that health, nutrition, heart healthy, and I can tell you what's pretty much in it. Okay, so
It's really good.
when we're talking about, yes, our vitamin C, the first tea we have here is our cranberry. It's cranberries, raw cranberries, and cinnamon. Raw cranberries and cinnamon. So what does that raw cranberry do for our body? We talk about heart healthy. Okay, so it says, but the cranberry is rich in antioxidants and polyphenols, and it improves the cardiovascular function, in which then we lower the LDL, which is that bad cholesterol, and to reduce blood, also for our blood pressure. Those that have that high blood pressure, we want to bring it down. And we've been hearing a lot of good testimonies tonight on how our heart is working better, how that blood pressure has been going down and everything. And this month it's gonna work even better, because this month we're focusing on each one of our meals that we'll be making this month. We'll be focusing on that heart health. Okay, so that's what this program is all about. Okay, so also when we talk about our cinnamon, you know what that reduces, right? That inflammation, right? Any of that inflammation, that's what we talk about it, and it can also lower the triglycerides,
Right.
okay, and the blood pressure. So we want to try to, like I said, we want to keep you healthy, and we want to keep you lowering down that blood. We don't need nobody in here all dizzy. I mean, they come in here and they telling me, okay, why is everything spinning? And I'm looking like, it's not spinning for me, and they hit the floor. And that's something that we don't need. Okay, our next hot tea tonight would be a mint orange peel tea. Okay, mint orange peel tea. We got our mint from right here in our little herb garden. I clipped it off of here. We got it in there. Our orange peels, but I got my orange. And those that was here earlier, they would have seen me. I zest my orange peels. I zest them. But before I do that, I actually wash them in baking soda. And I let it sit in the baking soda for a while, even after I wash it, and I zest it. And once I zest it, then I put it in our alkaline water, okay, as we let it go on and brew up. And that's our orange peel tea. And everybody said that it's really good, it's on point, and we want to make sure that everybody is healthy. So let's tell you a little bit about it. Yes, sir.
Does it have lemon in it as well?
No, then put no lemon in here.
Oh, okay.
That vitamin C that you tasting in there is all coming from this. Okay. So some of you, like myself, you take the syrup orange and you just bite it and eat it that way. The orange inside keep it sweet, and the peels just have just a little bit more tart and acid, but man, it tastes great. I'll tell you, just like we do it with a lemon as well. It tastes great. Okay, I know Val be sitting back there frowning, but she would eat it too. She just wouldn't eat it in front of you all because she wanted to frown the whole time. Okay, so when we look at that orange peel, is rich in what is that? Oh, antioxidants, less flavonoids, okay, and a combination, okay, can help lower the blood pressure and improve cardiovascular health. Okay, so we got it. You enjoying it? So you all continue to enjoy your meal, enjoy the tea, and I'm gonna let it get back over here to Donna and let her do some good closing while I eat my orange.
Hey, all right. So I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you got a little bit of information about the food, and I hope that you're not trying to get full, but you're trying to get fueled by the food that you eat, and you enjoy that food. Let your body enjoy it even more, because we are our bodies, and we work with our body. It's trying to survive, and we're going to help it survive by taking care of what we put in our mouth, the air we breathe, and make sure we breathe deeply, and making sure that we love one another. Y'all relationships, y'all take time to take care of each other and love one another. All right. So what do we say here?
I tell you, if you're not here, you're missing it. You're missing it. But we're going to enjoy it for you. For those that are there, okay, on the camera, on TV land, we have, as you can see, our very own wellness warrior from Positive Projection, Donna Mack, the yoga instructor. You see it? You see her doing all that? I do it also, but then I can't stay down as long as she can. But hey, I make it happen. So we got ours in.
Come on.
We got ours in tonight. Oh, I'm doing it. Look, I'm doing it. I'm going.
Okay.
Don't know if I can stay down too long. Well, we get in there. But we got ours in tonight.
We did.
Now you get yours and keep on believing in the new you. Deuce, peace
We
out,
believe.
and we'll catch you on the flip side. See
Very
you.
good.
This is why I call it organic.
Good.
Yeah. Organic food.